Morning everybody, Martin here from FU Fishing and More. Just back up here again this morning at White Patch. I thought I'd just come up here and see if they're up here again. I've fished the last, what is it, three days out of 4. I might as well make it 4 out of 5, as fishing's my addiction in life. And what better thing to do on a morning like this, not a breath of breeze. I was going to take the boat out, but I thought, beautiful morning, I'll just come for a walk up here and take a rod with me, dig a few yabbies and go and see if the whiting are actually up here on the bank yet. They've been a bit hard to find up here over the last few months, but they've got to come back eventually. I've been getting onto some good stuff down the Caboolture River, not a lot, but what we get are big and good. And I found them over sandstone the other day, so maybe they are coming back here. Anyhow, we'll just get our gear, head on down here and see how we go. Dig a few yabbies and just walk along the sandbank as we normally do, using the same gear as always, and live yabbies for bait naturally, and we'll see how we go. We'll flash back when we get down there. While I walk down here, I just take this moment to thank all you good people for supporting the channel, for subscribing and watching the videos. It means a lot to me. So if you haven't subscribed, please do, and if you're enjoying these movies, that is, and hit that like button. It shows me that you're enjoying what you're watching and encourages me to do more of them. Not that I need any encouragement. Like I said before, fishing's my addiction, and probably my little escape from reality in this world. While I'm fishing, fish is all I think of. The mind's not off worrying about the Gulf War or anything else. So yeah, please subscribe. It is gratefully appreciated, and leave a comment if you want to ask a question or anything. Not a problem. I don't think this morning, because that southwesterly is blowing and it's cold, and as a rule of thumb, fish don't like a cold snap. Sometimes you can get away with it on the first day before the water temperature drops, so it'll be interesting to see if there is anything up here. We've got 70 odd yabbies there, so in about 5 minutes. They're easy to get at the moment. I'm not holding a breath as far as fish go, but because they're that southwesterly still blowing and it's cold. It's supposed to drop off. If it does, they may come on the bite. But anyhow, what more could you ask for? I got the whole beach to myself. The whole sand spit, should I say. Not another person in sight. What more could you ask for? I'm just going to work these sandbanks as I go up. Work the edge of them at the moment because it's still low tide. I don't expect much until that tide turns. Work along the edge of the sand, there's a chance of picking up a flathead. The water's quite a lot colder than what it has been. I think the shortage of fish comes down to the high water temperature we had in summer. First fish, little whiting, I'd say. It looks like it's going to be the little whiting are going to be a problem. They taken about 6 baits off me already. I think they're little, what are they? Oh no, that's a little summery. I thought they were little winteries. There's little summaries here. The big ones might be here when that tide turns. Oh, it's turned now. I've just got to come in a bit, put a bit of water around because they're not a very high, so it'll take a while. Another little whiting on here. Can't find anything decent yet. Oh, this bloke might actually make the grade yet. He'll just go. Just on his legal mark. We can upgrade on that a bit. It's a these just legal ones are a bit of a letdown after the big stuff we were catching down the river. Actually went over to Sandstone yesterday and only caught one fish, but he has a 40 centimetre whiting. There's a few in that hole just there. I don't think I got him. Missed him. No, well, another yabby on and try again. Oh, big yabbies this morning too, which when they're whiting are a bit finicky or a bit smaller, you're better off with smaller yabbies. Bigger ones they tend to smash at the head when they're picky, and then they don't come back for the tail. There's a better one. Well, a bit better anyway. Oh yeah, he's a better fish. I'll catch enough for lunch, I'll be happy. That big one I got yesterday, I just cooked him in the air fryer whole, and probably the best whiting I've eaten for ages. Just with a few spices on him. They're there again. That's a better one. Just in that little hole there, there's a little bit of deep section, then there's another sandbank on the other side of it, and they're just holding up in that A little bit of a deeper section there at the moment. It'd make it a bit easier if I went a bit closer, but I won't go any closer because when the water's clear like it is today, they spook from a fair way back. Oops, I missed him. No, I missed that one. Same, always hook right in the tail and just feed them on right up to into the head. Try and cast out past where you got the last bite on the other side of them and bring it back through. Oh, I missed that one too, talking. But see if I can find a nice little yabby. You'll do. They're pretty savage in there, so there must be quite a little shoal of them in there. They're just not big enough to grab it and woof it. So you've got to pick it first. Just keep your boat moving the whole time, even when you feel the bite. I find they don't want to hook up. That there is a good example of what I've been saying, whereas the way I work these banks, you just walk along, cast, wind, until you find where they are, where they're feeding and shoaled up, because they got their little banks. I feed on this one today and another one, a different one tomorrow. I think I've caught all the big stuff out of this hole here. Just little bait stealers there now. I might move along in a minute. I'll give it one more cast. See how it goes. See if we can find something a little bit more size in it. If the little ones are here like that, the bigger ones have got to be somewhere. If they're over in the river and they're out on the sandstone, they should be up in here. Especially this time of year is where you'd expect to find them, getting ready to go up the river, up the creeks and that. Oh, finally got him to bite. Real picky, and I conned him and got him, and then he drops off. Bugger. This spot here normally yields one of two fish. There he is. Plenty of stingrays here today too. Oh, just dropped him too. They're not taking it properly. Bugger. They're just lipping it. He was definitely a better fish, probably the better one of the morning, had he stayed on. Hang on. I'm going to go down on, I don't know whether you can see in the camera or not, but wee bed here, there's hungry little sod. And a little bloke grabbed it there in the shallow right at my feet. Took the yabby off. There's a weed bed there and then a patch of sand on the other side of it. Sometimes you quite often get a good flathead off that patch of sand. But flathead have been a bit hard to find again lately. They came in there, we had a bit of a run on them for a while. It was about all you could catch instead of whiting, but they've gone quiet again. So when I come along the edge of that weed there, if there's any flathead laid up there, he should dive out and grab it. That's a whiting. A better whiting too. That'll do. I can get another one like that. I'll have a nice little lunch. Sometimes when you catch them out there like that, when you cast out again, the bite will happen further closer to you because they follow the other one that was hooked in towards you. I've had them swim right up to my feet, about half a dozen following the one I hooked. Bit of a bite there, but he didn't eventuate. Trouble avoiding this, they move, especially on a making tide like this, they move that damn quick. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with them. See if they're a bit further down there. That wind's dropping out, so which is good. I've never been a lover of southwesterlies unless you're tailor fishing. There's a bite. Only a little tiny bloke butt. Bump, 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 taking the bait. We've got him anyway. Oh, he did the same, dropped off. Felt it tear out of his lips just here. They're only lipping it. We might start to head back down here now. If we ain't going up any further, it's too shallow, tide's too low. But I got all the fish that I've missed this morning, I'll be laughing. They're just playing with it, lip hooking. You know, sometimes on it, dropping water temperature will do that. But been a pleasant walk, and the odd fish keeps it interesting. Like I said, no one else up here. What more could you ask for? Look at that. Beautiful. Why would you want to be anywhere else? Too easy to stay home and sit in the lounge. There's a little spot just in here, a sandy area. There's a couple more casts in there. Flathead might have come in. You never know. These stingray holes make it interesting walking up here. That's the ideal spot. That's where all these flats drain off back out through there. If I was a flathead, that's where I'd be living. And that's the whole thing with fishing. Think fish. Think if you were a fish, what would you and where would you be? That probably can't see, but big stingray there right in front of me. Another little thing when you're walking in, right under my feet, that one. When you're walking in water, salt water, don't step so drag your feet. That way you'll just hit them and they'll move. Whereas if you step, you're going to lift your foot, put it right down on top of them, and you're going to see there's another one there. They're everywhere up here. And you'll finish up. Now that won't move either today. I'll bring that tail up and you'll finish up with a barb in the back of your calf muscle, which I've been stung by one. I actually cut the barb off and it got jammed in the tail and in the landing net, and when I went to get it out, I caught the jab in the thumb. And let me tell you, they're well known when they call them stingrays. Alright, we'll just head off back down here. I don't know whether I'll fish any more today or not. Time I get back down there, we'll see. And if I don't, thank you for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one. Bye now. That's this morning's. Never caught a big numbers, caught 3, dropped quite a few, which shouldn't have happened, but it does happen. That's fishing. So just mouthing the bait, they weren't taking it properly. But there's enough there for me for a nice lunch. The flies are bad lately around here. Okay. We're going to have whiting fillets and salad, which is just pretty ordinary salad, but with some fried mushrooms, capsicum. The fish have been just dunked in flour with a mixture of garlic butter glaze, rosemary tomato, roast tomato and smoked garlic, and the wild mango glaze, the Mendez ones that I get from there. Mixed up with a bit of ordinary flour, and then there's the whiting put in it. You don't need anything flash for whiting. And then we're going to cook them in a bit of garlic butter and olive oil, mixed the olive oil so the garlic butter doesn't burn. And I'll just cook the mushrooms and the capsicum off first, and then we'll get back to you. Last of the whiting that we caught this week up on the sandbank up at Whitebatch. We managed to get two meals out of them. I went up 2 days in a row, so it well and truly fills in the day and something to do, and then you get a nice meal with it. The one we cooked the other night, which was the with the cream of chicken soup and that, I can highly recommend that you try that. That was absolutely beautiful.
Certainly was.
Okay, back in a minute when this is off, when they cook these mushies and that off, and then that's done. You've all seen that mushroom fried and that before, so we'll get back to the fish then. And with the fish now, so it's done. Presentation side down first, which I always use the flesh side, the presentation side. Just the right amount. More oil in that. I like to hear that sizzle. Whiting only takes probably about a minute. These weren't extra large whiting, they were just legal fish, but not big fish. But they've been real hard to find up there lately. So beggars can't be choosers. It's have to be the simplest way to cook whiting, but with whiting, simple's the best. Yeah, I don't want anything that sort of overpowers the flavour, because whiting is a beautiful sweet white fleshed fish. Yeah, that one's that fresh, he's still curling up. When they curl up like that, it means they're real fresh. It's just on the skin side, the skin curls up with the heat. Both side cooked, we'll just put these on the plate. Soak up a bit of oil. Capsicum, now the mushies.
You should be about done now.
Hey, yep, they'll be done. There we have it. It doesn't come much better than that.
No, it looks good.
And we'll put a bit of salt on that. Pepper and salt on. Oop, a bit much. That'll be mine. I don't mind the pepper.
Not too much salt.
Bit of salt. And some mayo on the lettuce. Have we got any mayo?
Yep.
could put some seafood sauce of some sort on the whiting, but I guarantee you don't need it. Okay, taste tester, come camera lady.
We'll see how it works. Whether it did work or not.
Doesn't need anything else whiting, eh?
No, definitely not. Just it burns the roof of my mouth.
Bits of pepper.
Yeah, no, it is delicious. It's good.
Sometimes keeping it simple is the best, especially with whiting.
Yeah, you don't need much.
Oh, fresh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Can't beat it.
No.
Nice white flesh, look at that. Okay, we're going to finish it up now. So you enjoy this, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye now.
See you later.